Welcome to the presentation by James Weissman, Gabrielle Anzalata, and Chris O'Connell of the Mayans' views of astronomy. Mayans were very scientifically advanced and believed in things like Venus was the center of the universe, not the Earth, compared to today's idea that the Earth is the center of the universe. In the Mayans' times, priests and astronomers were one and the same. They used the ideas of astronomy for religious reasons, like the stars were the gods trekking across the sky. The celestial signs Mayans believed were messages about disaster and bad things to come. This is why Mayans were so advanced. Priests felt the need to decode these signs and save the lives of their fellow townspeople. As you heard of, many people are frightened by the fact that the Mayans stopped their calendar in 2012. They based their calendar off of the movements of the inferior conjunction, the Sun, the Earth, and Venus. They also researched the lunar months and were 20 seconds off of today's modern calculations. With the lunar month, they applied it to their arts and architecture.
Prior to 36 BC, this civilization in southern Mexico and northern Central America had begun to use multiples of a 360-day year to produce a very accurate calendar and measure long intervals of time. The ancient Maya built observatories and aligned their most important buildings with the movements of celestial bodies such as the Sun and the Pleiades. Each face of El Castillo has a stairway with 91 steps, which together with the shared step of the platform at the top add up to 365, the number of days in a year.
The stairways divide the 9 terraces of each side of the pyramid into 18 segments, representing the 18 months of the Mayan calendar. This design of this magnificent pyramid reflects the equinoxes and solstices of our solar year in spectacular combination of light and shadow.
Mayans made an astrological calendar called the Sacred Almanac, which defined a cycle of only 260 days. Also in this almanac was the Dresden Code, which was named after the city where it was found, in Dresden, Germany. It includes observations of the motions of the moon and Venus, as well as predictions of the time which lunar eclipses would occur. The Mayans discovered this by counting the number of days that they saw Venus in the sky in the morning, and then counting the days it appeared at night, as well as the days it was on the opposite side of the moon. The Mayans prospered until 1560 AD, when the Spanish conquest occurred. When the Spanish conquered Maya, it ended astronomy, advanced math, art, architecture, the system of writing, a calendar, and religious rituals and beliefs. No evidence is available since the Spanish destroyed all books except the Dresden Code, which is in hieroglyphics. There are 10,000 written Mayan texts that have been found, but mostly inscribed on pottery and monuments.
Since the calendar was built upon math, the Mayans had 2 very important theories. The first one, place or positional notation, and the idea of zero.
Positional notation is what we use for writing numbers such as 195. The rightmost number, 5, occupies the ones place, the 9 is in the tens place, and the 1 is in the hundreds place. This is our way of saying that we use a numbering based on of 10, so each place can have any of 10 values. As a number's position moves to the left, its value increases by a factor of 10. So a 9 in the tens place is worth 10 times as much as a 9 in the ones place, and 1/10 as much as a 9 in the hundreds place. In short, a number's true value depends on its position.
This dude right here is Johannes Kepler. Kepler developed 3 laws. The first one is the path of the planets of the sun is elliptical in shape, with the center of the sun being located at one focus, which is what we believe today compared to the Mayans back in their century when they thought Venus was the center of the universe. Kepler's second law is imaginary line drawn from the center of the Earth to the center of the planet will sweep out equal areas in equal intervals of time. This law is called the law of equal areas. And the third and final law, the ratio of squares of the periods of any 2 planets is equal to the ratio of the cubes of their average distance from the sun. And this final law is called the law of harmony.
And the most important individual who contributed to studies on Mayan astronomy is Baxter Arnold. And finally, here are some photos on our research.
Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah, screaming ass now.